Are you ready to dive into a blue ocean of possibilities where the competition is scarce and the potential profit is huge? What if I told you there are untapped markets just waiting to be discovered, and they revolve around something as simple as t-shirts? Yes, t-shirts. Stay tuned, because we're about to unveil the most groundbreaking t-shirt niches that are set to take the market by storm in the fourth quarter. Get ready to unlock the secrets to success and transform your ideas into income. First up is the ultimate shout out to our unsung heroes in the halls of learning. This one thankful assistant principal t-shirt. It's a badge of honor for those multitaskers, the organizers, the disciplinarians, and the heart of the school. Now, this is perfect for Thanksgiving that's coming up, so it's going to be a popular design. And then think of like assistant principals week too as well. Now, if we look at the BSR on this t-shirt right here, you're going to say that it's made its first sale in 2022 of October of last year, and then it made consistent sales going into Thanksgiving. But now if you look at it this year, it started making sales in the beginning or in the middle of September, and then now it's trending down going into Thanksgiving. Really, really cool. Love seeing stuff like this, especially, you know, one of the reasons why I do print on demand and capitalize on creating designs that sell year after year. Current BSR right now is at 53K. Moving on, we have something for our dog lovers. The Dashed Hound owners will bark in a delight. The anatomy of the Dashed Hound t-shirt breaks down the quirks of these lovable long body pups with humor and charm. Now, when it comes to something like this, you want to think of other dogs that you can basically do with this same concept. There's so many different things that can be done with this, even just newer. You can think of just different animals, different popular animals that are coming, that are trending, or think about even new species that people are finding in the world, right? So if a scientist finds a new species, this will be a great idea for you to create a new design in. Now, if we look at the BSR chart for this, first sold July 1st, 2022, but it's been selling consistently throughout the whole year. And this is an evergreen design, which, you know, pretty much means it's selling all year long. But then when it comes to, like, you know, Q4 and any of the busier holidays, any of the holidays or gift giving season, it starts to trend and make even more sales. And then throughout the year, we leverage those type of holidays to give us a boost to rank into the algorithm throughout the whole year, which you can tell by looking at this BSR. BSR right now, it got down all the way on the second to 71K. Right now it's at 263K BSR. All right, something I want to go over too is everything that I found in this video was I was using Merchant Farmer, and let me show you what I like to use. So I come over here to product research on the left-hand side, brings a little drop down. We're going to be using Merch Hunter and Movers and Shakers. Let me pop open a tab for Movers and Shakers and Merch Hunter. So for example, let's say we're coming in here into Movers and Shakers, and this is cool because there's a lot of good designs that are shared in here daily, and just new ideas that you come in here and you're going to see. And right below, you're going to see these are the BSRs, and you know, when it goes up and it drops down, it makes a sell. Same thing, drop down, make a sell. So the more of the up and down we see going on, the better. So let's come down, let's see what we can find. Let's go down to, let's say, for example, let's say funny alien Halloween costume. You can see what they did here. It's gonna pop open up here on Amazon. That's a cool thing too. So all these are clickable. Come over here. Let's take that and let's come over here into the keywords of Merch Hunter. So, and you can also exclude all these brands if you're, you know, want to keep out Disney, Star Wars, which is really cool. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep category shirts, marketplace US, top 100, and you can filter any of these by using this. And then we're gonna hit search. This is all personal preference, but for this example, I'm gonna show you. And it's gonna basically take that keyword alien and it's going to filter all this. And usually you would have to dig into Amazon.com and just take out all kinds of like different listings, go through the whole thing and making sure that the algorithm is giving you this and that. Now we're looking at BSRs. A lot of these BSRs, look at this. These BSRs are crushing. 19,000, 19,000, 14,000, 23,000, 27,000, so go on, 27,000, but it's just giving you anything with the keyword alien in the title. It's basically ripping it from Amazon.com but making it all organized for you. It's nice and clean right here. These are all Amazon merch products, right? We're down to the middle of the page and we're still 50K BSR. That's a good sign. That means that there's a demand inside of this niche, but there's a lot of inspiration that you can get from this. Just by looking at all this, there's a ton of good inspiration that can be done here. Are you a sibling with a sweet tooth and a sense of humor? Check out the I'll Trade My Sister for a Donut t-shirt. It's all in good fun. I'm pretty sure there are sisters out there that would trade right back. This concept came from I'll trade my sister for a piece of candy, or I'll trade my brother for a piece of candy around the Halloween niche. But this is a really interesting idea because I love how what they did here, and they made this type of design into an evergreen design where it's going to sell all year round. All right, now if we look at the BSR chart on this shirt, you're this thing is just going, look at this, just scribbly lines going up and down and like crazy. And this is awesome to see. And over the years, you're going to see right here. So this one was uploaded 2018. It made its first sale in 2018 of August, right? And then you're going to see it's going to continually making sales for the next few years, right? And then it does a little bit of a boost in 2020 up here. Then it comes down and just starts to rank into the algorithm again. Now for 2023, going into like the Q4, it's doing its best ever. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. I love to see stuff like this because it goes to show you that there's a demand for this actual design. But not only that, it's been going on since 2018. This design's been selling for, 5 years. Crazy. And right now the BSR is at 88K BSR. There is no such thing as too many bucks t-shirt. It speaks the truth because this niche right here, there is an insane amount of demand for this niche. You'll be surprised how many people love reading. And this would be perfect for someone that would wear this to like a book club. I can see people wearing this to like the book club or library, anything like that. So if you can think of something in this niche, it will be a really awesome, most likely top selling design. All right, this design made its first sale of 2021 in January, and it's made its first sale. Then it seems like it stopped making sales, and then it made another sale. And you go down and start making more sales, and it started getting a little bit more consistent with the sales, right? And as we look at it right now, it got real low on the 4th at 76K BSR. And right now it's at 193K BSR. Next, we have a contribute to our guinea pig friends, the anatomy of the furry potato t-shirt. It's adorably accurate and guaranteed to be a conversation starter. Now, the conversation starter part is important because think of something that you can do to create a conversation by creating a t-shirt design, and you doing that, or just a design in general, doing something like that. That's one way you can stop somebody and get them to read it and notice the actual design. And that's one way to have someone either purchase a product or share it with somebody. Now we got another awesome BSR that's cranking. It's made its first sale, you're going to see, in 2021. Right? And then it just continued making sales. You're going to see that's continuous, like being consistent to Evergreen Design, making sales every single, probably almost every single day, every single week for sure. But like getting into the holiday, it starts to trend down. You're going to see it trends down right there. Then it goes, and then it trends down again. Then it goes, and now it's doing its best ever, according to this BSR chart, which is really, really cool. As of right now, it's at 106K BSR. It got all the way down to 152 this month already. 39K BSR. So like going into Christmas, this design's going to crush. Now that the holidays are around, math teachers can celebrate this with a twist. This Christmas equation design, we've covered this in a previous video where we talk about how you can create an equation on a t-shirt and create a top selling design in a niche by doing this. Now, I love the fact that this right here, creating a design for a holiday and just cross niching, right? And especially going into Q4 or just Christmas in general, this type of design right here is going to be a top seller. Now, think of other things that you can do with this. You can even apply this to like the dog niche, right? Dogs and math, right? I'm pretty sure there's math teachers out there, or just math lovers that have dogs. And that's one way to cross niche some of the top selling niches and dive into a very competitive niche and make sales. It's a plus for style and a formula for holiday cheer. By looking at the BSR, so this one made its first sale 2019 of December. And as we go into pretty much every Christmas, it starts to do a downwards trend and start to make sales. And as of this year, according to the BSR chart, it's doing its best ever. It got as low as 55K, and it's cranking. Right now, it's at 183K right now. My tummy hurts, but I'm being really brave about it. T-shirt. I'm not sure where this comes from, and maybe you can help me out and give me a little bit of insight in the comments. But this is trending on Amazon, and it's a top-selling design, and you can see that some of these designs are using that groovy retro style, and it's a text-based design and simple. Now this BSR right now, it's doing pretty good. So 22.2, and then it's going up and down. It's making consistent sales. So evergreen design, text-based, right, which is crazy. But right now in Q4, it's starting to trend down and do its best ever. 21K BSR. It's dang, October, like through all of October, below 100K. And when you see something like this, that means it's money. Like, this is what you want to look. If you have a t-shirt design doing this, good job. Like, I'd love to see this stuff like this. And BSR right now is at 56K. For the fixers, the tinkers, the I don't need instructions crowd, the if I said I'll fix it, I will t-shirt, patience may be required to fix. That's a t-shirt design idea too. But this is an awesome niche idea, especially for like the handyman or any mechanic or plumber, any person that can fix things around the house or around the car, anything like that. This would be an awesome design idea. Now, just think of other funny sayings or other smart remark sayings in this niche. You can possibly come into this niche because I'm pretty sure there's certain ideas or certain things that are not created in here that you can create something and become a top selling design. We have another awesome BSR, right? So it's made its first sell 2018, and you're going to see that it's this consistent over the years, but in 2023 it looks like it's been its most consistent, and it's keeping that downward trend. Even in like June, you can see how it goes all the way down. It's like it's trending all the way down in June, and then going into Q4, 33K, 81K, 49K. Right now it's at 145. 154K, 158K. Wear your sass on your chest with the so apparently I have an attitude t-shirt. It's bold, it's chinky, and it says everything without you having to say a word. Now that right there, what I just told you, think of designs that you can create without you having to say a word, with just wear the design on the t-shirt. Because you're making a statement. Anytime you make a statement on a t-shirt, it's a good idea to create that design. Embracing that attitude. Now this BSR, the first time it's made a sell, 2019. Then this right here, there's a little empty. I'm not sure what happens right here. So sometimes in the algorithm, this may, when they actually did the shutdown for COVID in 2020, I'm thinking that's around that area, right? Because you see that BSR just disappear. That was a crazy time. And then as we go into Q4, you're seeing that the BSR has dropped its lowest, and it's staying pretty low. Dropped all the way down to 56K, 390, and it seems like it's staying pretty consistent, right? And one of the cool things too is leveraging the Q4, and then going into next year, you're gonna get even a bigger boost in sales, right? You're supposed to, right? And that's usually how it works. If you have a decent design, it's gonna consistently sell all year round. And lastly, for the grandmothers that are cherished beyond words, my favorite people call me Meowma t-shirt. I think I said that right. Now I want you to think of different nicknames for your like grandma, grandmother, and then if there's certain sayings in a certain language, so like if there's a certain way that you call your grandma in Spanish, right, you have a nickname for her in Spanish that you call her, that would be an awesome t-shirt design. And you just by switching up the different languages, anything like that is one way you can enter a niche with a lot of competition and create a top selling design. All right, if we look at this BSR too as well, you're going to see that this one made its first sell in 2021. And then throughout the years, very consistent too, nice looking BSR. And it seems to trend downwards every year for Christmas time, December. And then right now going into Christmas time, it's cranking away, looking really cool. And there you have it. You are now armed with the knowledge of unique t-shirt niches that are ripe for the picking as we approach the end of 2023. Imagine being first to plant your flag in these uncharted territories and watching your designs become the next big thing. But remember, the clock is ticking and the opportunity waits for no one. It's time to take action, to innovate, and to lead the charge in the fourth quarter with confidence. Before you go, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more insider secrets, and share this video with fellow entrepreneurs who are eager to lead the pack. Comment down below what a niche you're excited about. Let's make the rest of 2023 the year of your t-shirt empire. And if you want more low competition niches, watch this video next right here.